Hello friends, I'm Atul Hale and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we are going to look at one very short but sweet game. We can call it the modern day miniature played by the 5 times world chess champion Vishy Anand. Yes, just to give you the background of this game, after the game Vishy Anand gave an interview to the chess.com and he said that he had prepared the line which happened in the game 10 years back for one of his world championship matches. Well, during the game he did not know this thing, but his second Whitazek told him after the game that this exact position was there in his notes. So you can say that Anand is a brilliant opening preparation guy who always knows the theory quite well. His home preparation is great. And one more thing is that he played one novelty in this game which was prepared 10 years back obviously, and he was well aware of the theory also, because the thing is that he was commenting in the candidates tournament which recently happened, and in one of the game, that is between Anish Giri and Maxim Vichelagrem, same opening was played. So without further ado, let's look at the game and find out what happened in this game and why his opponent, who is such a strong player, Nepomniachtchi, resigned on just 17th move. So the game started with d4 and then knight f6, c4, g6, knight to the c3, and now d5. Well, Grunfeld defense is on the board, and Anand played c into d5, knight into d5, and he plays bishop to the d2. Well, this is not the first time Anand has played this bishop d2 opening. He has played the same structure against Carlsen in their 2014 World Chess Championship match, and then bishop g7 was happened, then e4 and knight into c3, and it is quite obvious that white will capture with bishop into c3, and black played c5. Well, here white played d5, not for getting afraid of any bishop captures, because it will help him to bring the pawn towards the center of the board. Now white has 3 pawns in the center of the board, and if white gets the chance to play c4 at some point, then his structure in the center will be good. Well, black played queen to the d6, controlling the e5 important square, and Anand plays calmly queen to the d2. The idea is supporting the pawn on c3. Also, the idea is to bring the rook in the center with rook to the d1 and further supporting the pawn on d5. Well, here black just castles, calmly playing in this position. White plays f4, trying to control more of the e5 square, and black plays e6 in this position. He wants to capture on d5, that is fine. And as I mentioned, this game variation was played between Giri and MVL. In that game, bishop c4 was played, and the game continued like b5 was played in that game, and then bishop into b5, e into d5, bishop c4 came back, then bishop to the b7, knight f3 was played, knight to the d7, castles, the knight attacked the bishop on c4, and then bishop e2, d4, and well, after d4, e5, the game continued and it was drawn after 30 moves. And Anand was commenting about this game, so he was aware of everything, and the move which he played came as a surprise. It was the first time Anand played this move, and which was prepared by him 10 years back. He played knight to the f3. This is the novelty in the position. And black played e into d5, and now bishop to the c4. Again a good move, not capturing on d5 because the pawn on d5 is pinned. It cannot capture the piece on d5 because the queen on d6 is hanging. So black plays bishop to the e6. Well, in this position, black should have tried something like d4 first, and then go for the bishop e6 on the next move. We'll see why bishop e6 is little bit inaccurate, because after bishop e6, black is in trouble. You will not believe, but actually he is. Anand played simply castles in this position, and now black played d4, and this is the blunder. And if you give this position to any normal laptop or engine, it will show you just equal position, or it might show you that white is in trouble because the bishop on c4 is hanging, and it is quite likely that you will capture the bishop into e6 in this position. But no, Anand is not going to do that. His opponent anticipated, that is very strong opponent, Nepomniachtchi anticipated that the bishops will be exchanged and the position will be normal. But Anand came up with a brilliant move. He decided to give up the bishop on c4 and played f5. Well, this is a big shocker for him. And now he captured the bishop into c4, but already the position is quite lost. Here Anand played e5, attacking the queen. The queen moves back, and now the move which sealed the position, sealed the game, came f6. And now there is no defense for queen h6 and queen to the g7 check and mate. And this is completely lost, and his opponent just resigned in this position because he doesn't have any resources to save his king. So we can say that this game shows us Anand is a brilliant opening player. He knows his theory, he knows how to play against these youngsters also, and he is simply the legend. So I hope you enjoyed this game, and we will meet again with something new. Till then, do subscribe to my channel if you are not subscribed. Take care and goodbye. Thank you once again.